Hi everyone, welcome back to styleoblender, and in today's video I am going to share a very nice top tutorial using the old scarf and leftover pieces from my old project, which was this top I made, and the leftover pieces I am using in my new top. My fabric is very lightweight chiffon, so first thing first is I attach the lining and then I straighten up my fabric. Then from the folded side of my fabric I marked on 8 inches, and from the open side I marked on 6.5 inches. Now I'm going to create a diagonal line, and this is how I'm going to cut my top. My top is going to be above the bust area, so if you're not comfortable with the length of the bodice piece, then go ahead and measure that how long you want your bodice piece, then you can mark accordingly. Now I'm going to cut all the extra pieces, clean up all the edges. This is how it looks so far. Next I'm going to take my chiffon scarf, and I've already folded in 4 pieces. Here, as you can see, I already have pinned all the corners because chiffon fabric is really hard to handle. That's why I did it off camera, so I just don't waste your time. And here, as you can see, the embellishment is done on the border area, so I decided to use it as a hem, so I don't have to finish off the hemline, and it's going to be very quick and easy. So the total length of my scarf is 24 inches, and the width of the total scarf is 48 inches. Now from the top I marked on 3.5 inches. This is how deep I want my cut to be. If you are not sure, then just place your bodice piece and then you can measure that how deep you have to mark. Then from the corner I am going to again create a diagonal line and cut, and then cut it. I'm taking extra fabric because I am going to create pleats in the middle area, and then I am going to cut the side. So I just separated the sides and then I placed the lining piece. I just placed my cutting on the lining piece and cut it exactly the way I want it to be. And now I am going to create the pleats starting from the middle. First I will do it on the left side and then I will do it on the right side. Now I join the bodice and the skirt part together, and here as you can see this is how it looks so far. If you want to create a gathering, then you can go ahead and do it. As I told you, I am making this for extra large size, so I just want it to be a little loose around the bust area and the tummy area. After that I am going to start marking according to the measurements. Shoulders are 7 inches, armhole length is 8 inches because I'm going to cut half inches for the shoulder slope. Half inches is going to be the stitching, so my shoulders will be perfect. And then I will mark on the chest, which is going to be 11 inches. From the top, I am here, as you can see, I am marking on 14 inches. This is where I am going to mark for the waistline. For the part you took it for the pleats and then marked on 10.5 inches, and this is going to be the waist, and then I will just connect it with whatever fabric I have at the bottom. Here I am cutting on 1/2 inches apart because that's going to be my seam allowance, and this is how it looks so far. If you want to attach any lace or anything like that, you can do it at this point, but for me, I just don't want to add anything. The neckline width is 3 inches. The front neckline depth is 5 inches, and the back depth neckline depth is 3 inches. Now I have this piece. This is what I am going to use it for the sleeves, and the length of my sleeves is 24 inches. From the top, I am going to mark on 3.5 inches, and from the folded area I marked on 5 inches, and this is where I will start creating the depth of, or the curve line for my sleeve slope. After that, I will just cut it, and then I will cut the lining as well. Now from the bottom, I am marking on 6 inches, which includes the seam allowance, and you have to measure your wrist, and then you have to make the adjustment according to your measurements. Then mark a diagonal line and cut it. Now it's time to cut the front sleeve slope. Front side of the sleeves is going to be little deeper, so I marked on the midpoint, and then I marked 1 inches inwards, and this is where I am going to cut little extra for the depth of my sleeves. This is how deep I'm going to cut the sleeves, and after that I am just going to attach the lining and then sew the sleeves on the top, finish off the neckline, and sew everything together. That's about it, and the final result is right here. As you can see, it's really nice and simple, and I am just giving you a closer look. I don't have to finish the hemline, the embellishments are there. If you're going to wear with the jeans, it will look really nice. If you want to wear it with the skirt, that's totally up to you, and I'm just gonna give you a full overview. The sleeves are simple. The neckline, I just used the same fabric and did the piping. I hope the steps are clear for this top, and that's it for this video. Until the next time, good luck for your sewing projects. Take care, you all. Bye now.